My name is Vinesh Singodia, and I'm currently doing the Masters in Financial Analysis at the London Business School. Before London Business School, I worked at PricewaterhouseCoopers (PwC) as a technology consultant for a brief period, and post which I was working as an investment banking analyst with the London Investment Bank here in Mumbai, where I've been born and brought up. I completed my undergraduation in with my majors in electronics, with like a BTech in electronics from BJTI in Mumbai itself. And during my time at BJTI, I was actually involved in quite a lot of things. I participated quite a lot in debates, conferences, Model United Nations conferences. One of them was at HEC Paris, and the other was at Harvard University. So I just made sure that I had a good overall experience, well-diversified experience, which I would recommend aspirants planning for masters or any other postgraduate programs to really have there in their CV. Also, during my time during undergraduation, I cleared the CFA Level 1 examination because I really wanted to test the waters of how well I can understand concepts in finance, and hence give my CFA. Apart from all these conferences and extracurriculars, I also did a couple of internships. One of them I did was in Greece, which was with a NGO which was into social upliftment of the Greek society. I think having such kind of social impact projects on your profile when you apply for such master's program really helps you, because that was the time when Greece was undergoing the Euro crisis back in 2016. And I was on one of the projects over there, which was quite helpful for me to describe in my application. Apart from that, I also was doing, I did a few other internships in engineering, just in various fields. I did some marketing, I did some finance, I did some ops, just to have a very basic understanding. I was not really inclined towards doing anything more in engineering, like the technical side. And then gradually, after doing a few finance internships, I really liked what I was doing, and then hence took up the decision to work in investment banking post my bachelor's. The reason why, when I was working as an investment banking analyst, I realized that I wanted some kind of experience, more of a theoretical knowledge in finance, and I thought masters in finance would be something really for me. The reason I chose the London Business School for this particular course was simply because of two reasons. Number one was that they have a really good career center. So it's a program which is designed for students having 0 to 2 years of experience, a full-time / internship experience. And then they prepare you enough for you to apply to big banks / private equity firms, asset management firms to get into those full-time positions. So that was number one. Number two was, of course, because of the diversity and professors. We've got professors who've done their PhD from Harvard, Columbia, Wharton, teaching us over here. And I think it's a really diverse crowd that you get at LBS. So far, so good. Everything going good. Just the downside being that due to the COVID-19 situation, the online, the in-person classes have shifted to online course of instruction, but everything remains the same. The professors are the same kind of discussions happen in the class, and I think the LBS experience remains just the same. Thank you. I think back in, let's say, February, things were pretty at a low level in the United Kingdom, and that's when everything was going good. But somewhere around mid-March or so, things started aggravating quite fast, and the cases were increasing exponentially. So, of course, the school had to start taking a lot of, precautions to ensure that the thing doesn't spread that much in the school. But unfortunately, a school is just a small part of the UK, and you can't really do any. 2 odd weeks back, the school was closed for all the students, as well as all the classes were shifted to an online medium of instruction through Zoom. In terms of the situation, as I previously mentioned, everything remains the same in terms of the curriculum, the professors, the duration of the lectures. The exams have now shifted to an online medium. So I think in terms of impact, academically, it has not been much, except the only fact that there we used to do physical classes. Here, of course, it's online. Going forward for the entire term 3, which is going to be until the end of May, first week of June, we're only going to have classes online. So, and so are there going to be the exams. So the academic, the the experience has changed a little, but in terms of the learnings, it remains just the same. So, two things, of course. Number one, I know there might be a lot of students who are right now very skeptical about applying for master's programs, be it the United Kingdom or the US or any other country. The situation is not that good, I would say, in terms of you might easily get into a college, no doubt, but it might be the case that you have to start your program online, let's say in the month of July, August, September, whenever your program starts. So that's going to be a little on the downside. However, I think later in the year, let's say in the last 3 months of the year, things are going to start picking up, and I'm sure that if we are able to contain this, we should get back to the face-to-face teaching. In terms of the job market, I would say things are not that good right now in the UK, at least. The major banks have now have a hiring freeze, so no more hirings are happening with all the investment banks or the private equity or asset management firms. However, the students who've already bagged an offer, no offers are being reneged, so that's something which is really positive. And we can expect that it might be the case that internships are now taken virtual, but that's nothing to worry about. The only part is about the market not really being open, and there will be a lot of people who are getting laid off from other companies who would now start applying. So the job market looks a little bleak, but I would say that in general, if you see in the long perspective for any suggestions for prospective students, I think this is just about a game for about 6 months. Post that, you should be in a comfortable position to get jobs as well as the academic experience. Last one thing that I would also like to add is recently, about a few months back, the government of UK has allowed a 2-year visa for students, international students. After completion of their masters, they can work. I think that is something really positive, and it really offsets the damage that has been done due to the virus, as in general the mentality of students not wanting to go to the United Kingdom.